My father's lab. It's hard to imagine what it would have been like to have known him. Coming here is like walking with his ghost through the past we never shared.
Since the loss of my beloved Jamie,
I have tried to find a way to excuse my survival. Her sacrifice must have some meaning, or the tragedy of it will overwhelm me. I met Jamie when she was a student of mine. She was one of my best. It was also obvious that she was an exceptional person. I fell for her from the start. Jamie was an activist. She knew government was concealing the facts about the environmental crisis. She was determined to set things straight no matter what the cost. Jamie convinced me to join in the struggle. We both knew it was dangerous, but we were young and thought we were indestructible. I miss her terribly. We never should have left the city, but we wanted proof of what was being allowed to happen. They called it a wilderness preserve. It was one of the contaminated zones, the dirty secrets that the government made it easy to ignore. We knew that traveling there would brand us as enemies of the state. We thought we were prepared to deal with the consequences of our choice. But what happened was more horrible than anything we could have ever imagined. On our way into the zone, Jamie cut her leg. The wound became infected almost immediately. I'd never seen anything like it. She was dying in my arms, and there was nothing I could do to save her. All I could do was ease her pain. The world outside the atmospheric processors is poisonous. If something isn't done, we are all doomed. Jamie's death won't be in vain. I'm going to do something about the nightmare that killed her. Her brother will help me.
He misses her as much as I do. Jamie Hasagawa. Maiden name, Jamie Kerr. Kerr's sister. Shinatama was right. Kerr worked with my father. But on what?
You really don't know?
Tell me.
No more time for questions, little girl.
So there.
Kanoko, this way.
Hey! Whoa! You're going down. Now I strike.
You're mine.
Follow me.
Oh. Ten shadow punch. Ten shadow punch.
Over here.
You lied to me.
I told you what you needed to know.
You used me.
I did my job, which is better than I can say for you.
Justice is done. Surrender now. Surrender now. Lion axe.
You're gonna get beat by a girl. Hello, Mai. What? Mai Hasagawa. That's your name, isn't it? I'm not sure who I am. Oh, well, let me help you. Ward of the State, TCTF pawn, murderer. Ring any bells? Leave me alone. Oh, can't do that. You are a rogue agent. I'm under orders to bring you in. So there.
It's me. Let me in. All right, hold on.
Where's Griffin's pet doctor today?
During the pod wing, I believe.
Whoa!
Oh!
Giant fist!
Over here. You might need this hypo.
Over here! Here, you'll need these ammo clips. Hey, come here! Here, take this ammo clip.
Hello, Uncle.
What are you doing here? Griffin's men are right around.
Let me worry about Griffin. Right now, I need your help.
Yes, you do. Perhaps more than you know. But I'll need my equipment. And they will try to shut me out, so I need you to reroute the power manually.
I'm on it.
I'll meet you in my lab.
can use this ammo clip.
You're gonna get beat by a girl.
I am innocent.
Hi there. You may need this ammo clip.
Hi. You need this force field. It'll help you. Please, don't hurt me. Help! Help!
Hi there.
Excuse me.
Here, have a hypo.
You might need this hypo.
Hello, Uncle.
Get into the chair.
Is this absolutely necessary?
Yes. You've been out of contact since Shinatama was kidnapped. And I need to know what's going on inside you.
All right.
Now this may sting a bit. Taking a look at the chrysalis and testing to see how far its integration with your body has progressed. You're stable, but transformation is farther along than I had anticipated.
What does that mean? What's happening to me?
How much do you know already?
My birth name is Mai Hasagawa. You worked with my father, but I don't know what you were working on.
The Deodan chrysalis. You see, your father believed that the only way to save the human race from the poisonous atmosphere was to change them so they could adapt to the new world.
Shinatama said that you used her to monitor the growth of the chrysalis. Is there one of those things inside me?
Yes.
What is it doing?
The chrysalis is the hyper-evolved clone of its host body. And as the host experiences stress or harm, it grows to reinforce or replace the body's damaged system.
Who did this to me? You?
Griffin forced me to do it.
Griffin? But why?
Your father and I were criminals, funded by the Syndicate. We couldn't get backing from any legitimate source. They left us alone for the most part. We didn't think they were interested in our work. We were wrong.
Go on.
They had been watching us very closely. And when they figured out what the chrysalis was, they raided our lab. Now, we'd only grown 2 prototypes based on the genetic codes of you and your brother.
My brother?
Muro.
You've got to be kidding.
The Syndicate captured your father and Muro. We had never intended to implant those chrysalises. Well, they had other plans.
Where was I?
I managed to escape with you. I took you to the TCTF. There was no other way to ensure your safety.
And Griffin forced you to implant mine. Why? Insurance?
Yes. Now, we weren't sure what kind of mutation the prototypes would produce. Griffin wanted to make sure we had a match for any weapon the Syndicate ended up with. Oh, he's a cold-hearted man.
He makes you work for him, doesn't he?
Yes, but it's all right. You have been my only project, and I owe it to you to look after you however I can.
Burrow and his men, they're monsters. What am I?
You are who you have always been. The chrysalis can't change that. The effect of the mutation is influenced by the subject's nature.
What?
You are changing into a more powerful, resilient version of yourself. But whatever your final form, it is an expression of your true nature.
Target acquired. It's her.
You'll pay for that. You'll all pay.
Aha!
No way out. But something cursed. There might be a way. I've got to make it fire out of this So there. Ready to lose?
No way out. Something Kerr said. There might be a way. I've got to make it to the biomatter disposal vats.
Show me what you got.
controls.
Don't make me hurt you.
I just hope the chrysalis can keep me alive. Father, I pray you were right.
What do you think?
Dead. She has to be.
Shouldn't we check it out?
How do you suggest we do that?
Target neutralized. All clear.